Good day to all the viewers. I recently warned that the government is going to start clamping down on people encouraging other countries to take punitive actions against South Africa because it can be seen by government as being a treasonous act. And I said that people that don't want to live in South Africa should leave the country. Just go and live somewhere else. If you are worshipping the US President Donald Trump, go and worship him there. Don't worship him from South Africa, where you are subject to the laws of South Africa. And a lot of people forget. I actually have a tornado going past me right now. A lot of people actually forget that even when they believe that in the US people should stick to the laws of the country, and the lady that was recently killed by an ICE agent, that she deserved what came to her because she was going against the instructions of a law officer. The same applies in South Africa. And I wonder if you are now hunted down and apprehended for something you said on Facebook, if you're going to feel the same way, if you try and avoid the police or whoever's coming after you and they shoot you and kill you, if you would feel the same way, because you spoke out against South Africa and encouraged the US to take punitive actions against South Africa, which could mean sanctions and many other things. The irony is that the ANC asked for the exact same thing during the apartheid days, and they believed that it was warranted then, and some people might believe that them asking the US to sanction us in many different ways might be the exact same case now. But it's about who's in charge. And while the ANC and the DA and everyone else that's part of the GNU, as long as they are in government, what they decide is what goes. What they decide and what Cyril Ramaphosa decides is what the military does. He is the commander and leader of the South African National Defence Force. It doesn't matter how puny or pathetic they might be. The entire Defence Force against you as an individual, or the entire police force against you as an individual, you are going to lose. That is plain and simple. So unless you have an army gathered, you need to reverse all the things and hatred you spewed out against someone that disagreed with ICE agents in the US and wanted to protest that action, whether right or not. I don't believe in protest action, me, as an individual. But under the laws of that state, you had the right to do that. Now, Cyril Ramaphosa is saying that he vows to crack down on lobbyists urging US action against South Africa. President Cyril Ramaphosa has announced that the government will take action against groups and individuals lobbying the US to take punitive action against South Africa. He warned that such efforts threaten the country's sovereignty and constitutional order. Now, whether you believe in the constitutional order of the country at the moment or not is not up for debate, because it's the order we are in right now. And within the current constitution, you can lobby to change that constitution. I am doing that. I want a new governance system. Many of you want a new governance system. This is something we can agree on. And it needs to be done under the laws of the country. And it needs to be done through the electoral system. Because of those laws, or you need to lobby people within South Africa to make those changes. That is the legal route. When you go and you support a foreign entity, or help or aid or assist a foreign entity to jeopardize the sovereignty of South Africa, you become not only treasonous, but you can be seen as a terrorist under our Terrorist Act. And what you say on social media can not only get you jailed, but it could get you hunted down and could get you killed. Just like that lady was killed by an ICE agent. And then, once again, I want you to tell me if it was warranted. Yes, she did not obey the laws of the country, obey the officers, so she deserved to get shot. People need to have their heads read, because I'm giving you a valid comparison now, where many of you that moan and bitch about the woke lot and the left lot, which I'm none of those, that they need the punishment they deserve. When it's turned on you, let's see what you do, how you beg and plead, how you poop your pants when the police are all over you and lock you up for something you said on Facebook or on Twitter. I warned you. I told you, rather get out of this country, bugger off, and go and live in the US under Donald Trump, or shut your freaking mouth. I will give a link to this article in the first comment below this video. That'll be pinned as well as in the description. And I just want to tell these people, they might be groot bek now, but when the Hawks or the police specialized units are on your front door stoop, I want to see how you're going to respond. And I want to see how you're going to change your tune with regards to that mother with children that were shot and killed. And people tell me I'm trying to solicit emotions by saying that it was a mother that was killed. No, it is because I am attached to my humanity, something many of you have lost. And many of the supporters on this channel, the channel members, will agree with me on this. They are shocked to see the heinous comments that many of you make. And if you believe it's okay to just shoot a mother like that, that clearly didn't try and drive over somebody. When you try and get out of a fix next time, when our police come after you, and you believe the police is wrong, and the police behave the way that they did with her, grabbing at her door, flipping, running around the car, filming with a cell phone, then you tell me how you feel then. That's if you make it out alive. People, we have lost our humanity. You need to start thinking that it's not okay for government to have institutions like the military, like the police, that end up killing citizens unless those citizens are directly threatening people's lives. That officer could have just stepped out of the way. She was turning a wheel, and this would not even have been a problem. In fact, if she had kept the wheel straight, she would have at least flattened the guy, and he would have learned his lesson from the last time he tried a Rambo act on an illegal that didn't take his nonsense. We actually drove with him for almost 100 meters, dragging behind the car. So the man had a track record and a history of being dumb and stupid. And many of the police in the South Africa, especially the riot police, might also be dumb and stupid when it comes to apprehending you because of what you said against South Africa. Think about that for a moment. Till the next video.